Please let it go, Sheldon.
It was rife with historical inaccuracies. For example,
Inaccuracy. Inaccuracy.
was rife with historical inaccuracies. For example,
Renaissance fairs aren't about historical accuracy. They're about taking chubby girls who work at Kinko's and lacing...
Chubby. Chubby.
About taking chubby girls who work at Kinko's and lacing... Renaissance fairs aren't about historical accuracy. They're about taking chubby girls who work at Kinko's and lacing them up in corsets so tight their bosom...
Corset. Corset.
Lacing them up in corsets so tight their bosom...
Hoping?
Renaissance fair, more of a medieval / Age of Enlightenment /
Enlightenment. Enlightenment.
medieval / Age of Enlightenment / linen.
You went out and bought linen?
Don't be silly. I borrowed one of your pillowcases.
Pillowcase. Pillowcase.
Be silly. I borrowed one of your pillowcases.
Leslie Winkle?
Notify the editors of the Oxford English Dictionary. The word
Oxford. Oxford.
Notify the editors of the Oxford English Dictionary. The word
I think she's smoking hot.
I'd hit that.
You'd hit particulate soil on a
Particulate. Particulate.
You'd hit particulate soil on a
I'd hit that.
You'd hit particulate soil on a colloidal suspension.
Colloidal. Colloidal.
A colloidal suspension.
Hey, dummy.
Hello to you, insufficiently intelligent person.
Insufficiently. Insufficiently.
Insufficiently intelligent person.
I read it. Wallowitz texted me.
Like blue ice falling out of an airplane lavatory, yep.
Lavatory. Lavatory.
Like blue ice falling out of an airplane lavatory, yep.
Anyway, it got me thinking, now that you're unattached, maybe...
Unattached. Unattached.
Now that you're unattached, maybe...
Look, Mom included the memory card. We can pick up right where I left off in 1999 when I had pernicious anemia.
Pernicious. Pernicious.
I had pernicious anemia.
Sheldon? What are you doing?
Playing Super Mario on a poorly coded Nintendo 64 emulator.
Emulator. Emulator.
Nintendo 64 emulator.
Before we discuss reproduction.
I sure hope so.
Besides shortness...
Shortness. Shortness.
Besides shortness...
Genetic weaknesses, right. There's the lactose intolerance.
Don't forget the male pattern baldness.
Baldness. Baldness.
Don't forget the male pattern baldness.
He can be a bit of an eccentric.
If by eccentric you mean passive-aggressive East Texas blowhole, I agree.
Blowhole. Blowhole.
East Texas blowhole, I agree. Me too. You're sure you're okay postponing intercourse until our relationship is past the initial viability test?
Viability. Viability.
Intercourse until our relationship is past the initial viability test? I believe protocol dictates that you wait a minimum of 18 hours before you call, so I'm not repulsed by your cloying eagerness.
repulse, repulse,
So I'm not repulsed by your cloying eagerness.
Time, Chuck.
I'm sorry, I am not going back to the Renaissance Fair.
Renaissance, Renaissance,
I'm sorry, I am not going back to the Renaissance Fair. I'm sorry, I am not going back to the Renaissance Fair.
Come on, Sheldon, there's so few places I can wear my jester costume.
jester, jester,
So few places I can wear my jester costume.
It's simple. You can either sit with me, your friend, colleague, and roommate, or you can sit with an overrated scientist
overrate, overrate,
or you can sit with an overrated scientist you... Leonard is upstairs right now with my arch enemy.
Your arch enemy.
Yes, the...
archenemy, archenemy,
Your arch enemy.
Yes, the...
Your arch enemy.
Yes, the Dr. Doom to my Mr. Fantastic. The Dr. Octopus to my Spider-Man. The
octopus, octopus,
Dr. Octopus to my Spider-Man. The
Sheldon, come back. You're losing me.
Leslie Winkle, Penny. She belittles my research.
belittle, belittle,
She belittles my research. Doesn't he have to support me in my hatred of Leslie Winkle?
Because love trumps hate.
trump, trump,
Because love trumps hate.
Oh, Mario. If only I could control everyone the way I control you. Hop, you little plumber. Hop, hop, hop.
plumber, plumber,
Hop, you little plumber. Hop, hop, hop. To have a relationship with Leslie.
Thank you.
I will graciously overlook the...
graciously, graciously,
I will graciously overlook the subpar scientist who actually believes loop quantum gravity better unites quantum mechanics with general relativity.
relativity, relativity,
Better unites quantum mechanics with general relativity.
Sheldon, don't make that noise. It's disrespectful.
disrespectful, disrespectful,
Sheldon, don't make that noise. It's disrespectful. Sheldon, don't make that noise. It's disrespectful.
I should hope so. It was a snort of derision.
derision, derision,
Snort of derision.
You agree with me, right? Loop quantum gravity is the future of physics.
Sorry, Leslie. I guess I prefer my space stringy, not loopy.
Well, I'm glad.
stringy, stringy,
Sorry, Leslie. I guess I prefer my space stringy, not loopy.
Well, I'm glad. Or ever get a good view of a parade. But this is a deal breaker.
breaker, breaker,
This is a deal breaker.